Today, we're going to be talking about religion. Get your keyboards ready, boys. The war has just begun. We got like a professional intro, and we got little graphics on screen, and we got t-shirts. All we need is somebody professional to host the show and we'll be good. Hello everybody and welcome to YouTube Explained. My name is Vinny and this is the show that tries to make sense of YouTube. I'm back, I'm sorry for leaving, but I'm back and we're doing one video every single week. That's one video every Wednesday, Wednesday afternoon for all of you people in Yankland. That's Wednesday night for the Europeans, and I don't know about the rest of you. On a Wednesday. Before we jump into the video, let me just quickly say that this episode is sponsored by TeePublic. They have a huge array of shirts, some amazing designs, including my own. Not that they're amazing, they're just there as well. Okay. So be sure to check the description down below for the links to the YouTube Explained merch store and to teepublic.com, where they have thousands of really cool designs, especially if you're a geek like me. This week we're going to be taking a look at Backwater Gospel, an animation by Bo Mathorn. I'm so bad with names, I'm sorry. This video will, in my opinion, criticize some aspects of religion, but only certain aspects, and it's not true at all for all religions or branches of religious faiths. And it's in no way an anti-religious video, it's just... Okay, I'm digging myself in a hole here. Let me explain.
That son of perdition refuses to fear the Lord!
So there are three main characters in this video. The cripple, the Undertaker, and the minister. It's important to define the Undertaker's role in this story. The Undertaker is a pretty standard representation of death. He's not a physical being. He has no physical impact on the other characters. He is simply the physical embodiment of the townspeople's fear of death. The minister is the cause of all of this hubbub. He is, ironically, the root of all evil in this story. He manipulates the townspeople by promising them salvation and instilling the fear of the Lord into these people. Ah, God, that was bad. The cripple, on the other hand, is in a completely different mindset to the rest of the townspeople, and I actually read somewhere that he was a passerby who had an accident in the town, lost his leg, and thus had to stay in the town and was trapped there. I don't know. I mean, I read it on the internet, so must be true, right? The cripple is, well, he's wise to the minister's plans and he won't play along. The minister even tells the cripple to submit unto the Lord or praise the Lord, something like that. I do not remember. And the cripple replies, why don't you try it? Because the minister is completely full of shit. We're a family-friendly show over here at YouTube Explained. The cripple is also the only person not to fear the Undertaker, and he's actually amused when he rolls into town.
The Undertaker's coming!
Which is pretty ironic and represents a lack of faith that all of the minister's followers have. I mean, they're the people that are supposed to be saved come Judgment Day, but they are terrified of death, whereas the cripple, whatever. What'll be, what'll be. The key word that the minister uses to control the people is fear. This is what his entire ministry relies on. Fear the Lord. Sort of like an authoritarian regime if you think about it. The people follow the minister blindly and without thinking for themselves. When they actually go to church, they actually sound like zombies. The people in church don't look like they want to be there. They don't look like they're enjoying themselves. I mean, they're scared of the minister when he talks about fearing the Lord. And they do fear the Lord, but only because they're promised salvation and protection. These people live in a world of fear. The whole atmosphere surrounding the town is dark and gloomy, and their houses are tips. The minister has completely taken over their lives. So pretty much the people are scared and they want to live a happy life after death. And the cripple is pretty much the opposite because he is enjoying life as it is. Even though he's a cripple, he has his leg cut off, but he has his guitar, he's in good humor and, he's just living his life. When the people find out that the Undertaker's rolling into town, they abandon the minister, showing just how much faith they have in him. The cripple is a threat to the minister's order. He's a bad apple. The minister tells the people that he believes that the Lord is testing them. They must destroy that bad apple. I mean, he's preaching to desperate, crazy people that have been traumatized by this representation of death. So the minister easily manipulates the people into destroying what he feels is a threat to his religion, and more importantly, a threat to his power over the people. So they kill the cripple, an innocent man who is killed for questioning and not believing in the religious powers at play. Remind you of anyone? There are other visual hints throughout the video, such as the gun hidden in the minister's Bible showing his dark side. And of course the cross that ends up killing the minister, him getting killed by his own religion. Pretty ironic. So in the end, the Undertaker isn't a bad guy. He's actually the opposite. The Undertaker represents the natural element of death, something that cannot be avoided. The people in the town were scared into submitting to this false minister and doing everything that he said without question. Living their lives in fear of the Undertaker when in reality there's no point. The Undertaker is not something that can be avoided. Better to live your lives than to fear death. And that's exactly what the cripple does. And the Undertaker isn't even the cause of death. He is only there when death occurs. He does not cause the actual death. He is only the sign of its forthcoming. In this scenario, and I'm talking about this scenario, okay, this religious system is being criticized and is being represented as taking away from many people's lives in order to benefit one person's life, causing fear and ultimately hysteria and death. In this cartoon, the religious system is able to be so influential and rally so many people to its cause because it offers answers that nobody has. The people fear death, and this religious system offers answers to that, so people will not live in fear. When in fact they do anyway, but they believe that they will have salvation in the next life. People have questions, and religion offers answers to those questions. But when the threat of death is imminent, the people abandon their religious beliefs. They didn't actually believe in their religion. They were just looking for salvation, and they were just looking for answers to questions that they had. And if the cost of that was putting an innocent man to death, well, that's what they would do. And that's what they did. And if the Undertaker was a servant of the Lord and it was a test, these people failed. They let themselves be manipulated, and it cost them their lives. Most of you have already typed your hate comments in by now, but just wait! I believe that this video is in fact not a critique on religion, at least not in its entirety. More so than criticizing religion, it's criticizing the herd mentality of the people in this story. They're criticizing the people who do not think for themselves, people who blindly follow a faith because they in fact believe that it will bring them salvation after they die. You could even say that this video is pro-religion and that the Undertaker was a servant of the Lord coming down to test the people. And that this video criticizes false and corrupt religious leaders. The way I see it, the moral of this very, very, very cool cartoon is believe in something because you believe it is right, not because you fear the consequences. So that wraps up this analysis of Backwater Gospel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you did enjoy it, then I would appreciate a little like, little favorite, maybe a little share, and be sure to check out my other explanation videos. There are about 15 of them, but that number is about to grow over the next couple months. I'm going to be doing this really just like full time. I'm going to concentrate on YouTube, and I'm so excited. So yes, check back here every single Wednesday for another explanation video. You can also follow me on Twitter at VincentCav, also on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Vinomian, and now I have an Instagram, which is at VincentCav with 2 V's at the end. All that is on screen and in descriptions down below. Be sure to check out TeePublic for all of their awesome designs, and you too can get either a YouTube Explained t-shirt or just a cool ass geeky t-shirt. I mean, there's loads, just go check it out. You can also check out videos on my second channel where I do vlogs and just kind of, it's a more personal thing with my life and stuff, so, whatever. If that interests you, then all that is in the description. Everything is always in the description, guys. I shouldn't even have to tell you that. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Vinny, and this just got explained. And today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be taking a look at 3 videos. 3 times more pleasure, guys. Get ready. It's very echoey in here actually, because all my stuff. Wait, can you see? I have no idea what you guys can see, but my room